each other. There might be some new adjustments that need to be made, especially with a unique legend that has boots and orb on the screen that is Raydish. But let's get into game number 1.
We see Wess picking up the Tesca here, a very consistent pick for Wess. Kind of the thing that he's known for, of course, and a great pickup there from Raydish and BalloonBoy, who flips it back to center stage and then getting recovery as well. Really, really clean stuff, already showing off what the bow and the battle boots can do.
Yeah, that's the big thing I'm wondering, right? If Raydish kind of options more towards the boots for those active inputs, so he can kind of pass over to BalloonBoy to get those finishing hits. But as we say, Raydish already disarmed, returning back to stage. BalloonBoy covering with a pair of signatures, wonderfully done, and now Raydish back on that tried and true orb.
The GC signature as well as BalloonBoy tries to create some space on that ground, but getting a sidelight there into the team combo. The GC and Sig the wrong way, and BalloonBoy getting hit by the side air. That will be the first strike going over to the red team. The side air comes out though, and a recovery to whip punish. Vemtankilo is lights out on the Terros.
Yeah, the stocks are flying left and right, but Vem is the last man standing here. With this stock already in the red, we saw Raydish try to go for a recovery to just try to pick that one a little bit earlier. BalloonBoy way in between both of the red team members. Gets picked up finally. Vemtankilo falls off the the top of the stage. Raydish, oh, what a pickup! That's crazy.
We get it.
That is crazy,
KO
bro.
Off the side. Your stock is gone.
What a setup between Raydish and BalloonBoy. I mean, any questions I had about the team synergy just evaporated after that combo.
The recovery there, BalloonBoy having to recover low. Vemtankilo grabs the wall once again. The Ensig comes out for Raydish. Was chasing high there. Vemtankilo getting put in a bad spot versus the BalloonBoy gauntlets, but a GC signature into the Terro signature as well, getting some big damage on the blue team. Unarmed on BalloonBoy now as he looks to just get back to center stage safely. Raydish with a big signature to split up both of the red team members, and the blue team looking pretty solidly here.
This is the gravity cancel onto Wess though with that soft platform. Pushes BalloonBoy way off stage, not enough to disarm. The weapon throw does connect on Raydish. There's one. It's the second edge guard on the way. Vemtankilo tries to get the GC stomp, doesn't quite get there. Raydish flips it, gets a stock for it as well. That is the best case scenario if you're blue team.
Oh, and we see the GC Ensig to close out the stock on the West, sharking underneath that platform in the blue team now with a big opportunity. Side air into the GC, sidelight into side air. The orb player in me is freaking out, but the side air comes out, and there is the stock as Vem has a 1v1 onto BalloonBoy now. Not a happy place to be, but much better than this 2v1 will be for sure.
Yeah, using the backboard to your advantage. This is a brutal 2v1 position. BalloonBoy and Raydish extremely healthy on this stock. It's one slip up from Vemtankilo to be the first game. Here it is, that could be one. At least pushes off, forces the no-burn dodge as well. Vemtankilo playing this so patient.
Double exclamation points, D-Light into down air. Vem now having to get a refresh there on the resources, but take some damage in the process now in this 2v1. Sidelight into Endlight, into side air, into side sig. That closes the game. BalloonBoy and Raydish already doing better than Maximo, taking a game off of their Maximo demons.
Wow, what a setup, right? I gotta see that first team combo. That was lights out, like you said. Holy moly. BalloonBoy and Raydish, and I mean, what a bizarre upside-down world we live in, right? So much of what we can talk about as it pertains to Raydish is oops, all orb, right? And now we see the boots equipped for 66% of the game, dealing almost 400 damage in that first game for 501 total. Wow. I mean, it's for good reason, right? We saw the bird come out in that replay, but it has been all boots all day. These shoes are the perfect fit.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, this is a very like labbable and practicable team comp where it's like getting those really confirmed KOs are very, very important. Getting the damage when you need to. Really, really good stuff from the blue team. Showing the team comp and its validity here. They take game number 1 already, doing better than they ever have versus Vemtankilo and Wess.
See if they can maintain this momentum. Raydish on these boots, being a playmaker, setting it up for BalloonBoy to get the slam dunks. But already a little bit more of an even bout here. Exhausted was Wess, so had to touch back down to reset some of the movement. We do return to neutral for just a moment.
Spider comes out there now. Vemtankilo. Vem getting caught in that side light there. That would have been a big opportunity, but an interruption comes out from Wess. Very important to stay on the gauntlet so you can interrupt when your teammate's getting ushered off stage by those boots.
Nice. Watch for the next one. Okay, oh, Wess can't decide, right? Do you want to go into Vemtankilo to try to play a little defense or go towards Raydish? Ends up kind of splitting the difference, but Vemtankilo makes it back safely for now.
Raydish on the orb here is getting kind of stifled. Can't really find anything. You just need a sidelight or a side air, maybe a recovery or a side signature to catch Vemtankilo. Doesn't KO there. The recovery doesn't hit Wess, and Wess doesn't punish either. The side air comes up but gets whip punish and a double KO for Vemtankilo. Very similar to game number 1. We'll see if they can actually capitalize on this lead in this game.
Yeah, and I mean, look, we said the Terros, tried and true, right? Tesca, not too bad either, coming in. See what we can get here. Tries to get caught in the sandwich, BalloonBoy, but Raydish was there to break it up. Look at the gravity cancel off the top! Oh my goodness, Raydish! And again, another one! The twofer comes up. BalloonBoy and Raydish starting them out the comeback. Not too hurt on this second stock either.
And right there, we get a little bit of an anti-air from BalloonBoy. Playing into that CEO playstyle, getting those anti-airs, very important. We see the landing there from Vemtankilo on the X. The Cider comes out as well. Raydish getting caught by Wess's Cider, and some team damage for the red team as blue team actually capitalizes on it. BalloonBoy very much so worse for wear though. One hit away from losing his stock.
Yeah, Raydish tried to slide in with the signature to at least break up some of the action, but BalloonBoy off the left side. Vemtankilo touches back down. Raydish is still trying to find just an entry point to get over to that other side, but it will be to no avail. BalloonBoy falling off the top with that KO and down to his last stock.
Hitters come out now, and the recovery does catch Vemtankilo, who's struggling to land on that axis sidelight into recovery. Doesn't connect, and the red team actually flip it, getting the big reversal and getting the ground pound as well, punishing Raydish, trying to go high. The Nair into recovery will find the KO, though. It's Vemtankilo fights back with the down sig. It finds the stock.
And Vem doesn't get KO'd there. Importantly, hangs on to this second stock. Coming off stage, BalloonBoy can't find the connecting hit. Raydish wants a piece of the action as well. Comes through Raydish. Orb online. Sidelight Sair, my beloved. It could be happening in just a moment. And the target is clear. Vemtankilo is the one that you got to go for.
That would have been really bad. That converts into KO if you get that GC side sig, but didn't find it there. The recovery hits both his teammate as well as Raydish, who has no weapon. And BalloonBoy capitalizes on the juggle with the recovery of his own, but so does Wess, who gets a recovery on the battle boots. Doesn't KO though in the blue team now. Raydish taking point here, getting the downlight, but gets interrupted by the GC downlight.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Look at BalloonBoy. Yeah, you went in. I mean, rightful idea to go for the whiff punish, but you are at such high damage. Raydish! No way!
Okay.
He goes off the side with him.
Good punish, very, very important. If that KO'd and didn't get punished or answered, that could have been very, very bad, but it doesn't matter.
The I'm taking you with me.
Wow.
What a stock. I mean, yeah. You can only wonder.
Is it even worth to go for that read already? I mean, you kind of like burned the one time for that. That's insane, no? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Listen, there's two sides to every argument here, PJ, right? Like, the mental damage that must have been inflicted from that. Come on.
That's a crazy
He was in his head. Let's watch it one more time here, says Swag.
That killed that orange. Look at 3. He's like, oh, yeah, that was all of us in the venue. It's like, that got real scary real fast.
Yeah, I mean, big what if here in this set. You got to wonder if maybe, just maybe, that counter hit didn't happen if Raydish had it in him.
Very, very exciting stuff. 1-1 in the set already, more exciting and more close than the previous matchup between the two of them at max mode, and it's always exciting to see. We see Wess and Vemtankilo both surpassing the 500 damage on both of their teams, and we see Raydish and BalloonBoy doing an even 392 damage each.
You know what really, again, like I said at the end of game 1, and the boots have been the playmaker for this team, so it makes a lot of sense, but it just makes me feel weird seeing Raydish's orb only deal 50 damage in that last game. Such a bizarre world we live in, but it is evened up in the set. Some momentum was regained from Vemtankilo and Wess, but BalloonBoy tries to shut it down early. What's the situation? Everybody's off stage now.
The signatures are coming out. The side stick comes out as well, and getting a big conversion there on the sidelight sider into the bow recovery. Some nice damage. Endlight to interrupt the ground pounder. Ground pound comes out from Raydish, but no connection. Another Endlight, and Raydish's orb is doing so much work. He gets it there as well.
Oh my gosh, the coverage from BalloonBoy and Raydish, it just looks like nowhere on the map is safe from either of them. They only got one stock as a result. Here comes Vemtankilo.
Oh, some team damage there, but it actually works out because Wess acts out of hit stun with a GC side stick, and it hits his own teammate Vemtankilo, losing a stock to Team KO.
Wow, even BalloonBoy just like grabbing Raydish, saying, you know what, get out of trouble for now. Take a little bit of damage from me.
Raydish's orb is looking so scary right now, finding and weaving in these hits, getting the recovery as well. Doesn't KO, but it disarms Vem as BalloonBoy isolates a 1v1 versus Vem as well.
Yeah, talk about weaving in. That recovery was godlike. We come through, Raydish off stage, pushes them both. What's going to be the edge guard? Goes for the ground pound? No, just jockeying for position. Gets one. There's one. Has some movement left. Touches the wall. Raydish resets the position. Gets the pickup. Target swap to Wess. I mean, masterfully done from the blue team.
Raydish must have heard you all because he is putting in mad work right now. The Cider comes out as well. Vemtankilo getting sent off stage. Sidelight into Cider. Gets the Endlight into recovery. Goes to the GC and gets the GC signature. But the blue team gets double KO'd. I don't know what's going on. Somehow the red team taking those stocks. That's a big opportunity for them. Is it enough? They isolate 1v1 down. The side.
This is insane. Can you stop?
It's still going. GC down sick. It doesn't connect. BalloonBoy makes it back. Vemtankilo fights back. And they just get back to neutral.
Oh my goodness. They're just fighting. fighting. They're just fighting. Okay, tries to stomp through, doesn't get there. Wess just running across the stage to get out of trouble, try to find some solace in his teammate of 10 Kilo, who's caught in the middle of a rock and a hard place, or maybe an orb and a pair of gauntlets. Raydish gets the hit off. Nothing more after that. 10 Kilo in danger, finds the stock, and this is the 2v1, sends it off stage. Raydish doesn't connect. Weapon toss goes through off the backboard. BalloonBoy can't close it.
See the charge up of that NSIG from 10 Kilo, but a team combo comes out. There goes for the recovery. BalloonBoy loses his stock there, and his stock gets traded out. Raydish now, and BalloonBoy in a 2v1 versus 10 Kilo. The downlight comes out, but gets interrupted. No downlight.
He did it!
He did it! He's been going for that for years.
Oh my gosh. Spread your wings and fly, my little bird. Raydish going all the way up top. Hits the signature off the gravity cancel. That was absolute cinema.
I don't care if it wasn't true. It was true in my heart. He finds the GC NSIG off the exhausted orb recovery so clean. We got to see it, right? I mean, look how long this highlight is because it just keeps going on.
Can I just watch this for? No, why did you cut it off? Don't do it. I want to see the rest of it. That was insane. What a showing. It's like you said, I think he probably heard us talk about, hey, gee whiz, you know, Raydish really isn't using the orb all that much. 509 damage from that last game. Signature pickup off the top, and Raydish already off to the races with those boots. He is putting in work, my guy.
He is getting so much on the boots right now. BalloonBoy kind of not even really having to take point as Raydish keeps hitting buttons. He's getting away with it as well. The downlight comes out, sidelight gets punished by the sider from West. Endlight into Endlight. BalloonBoy gets out of that one very quickly.
Yeah, BalloonBoy caught in the middle of some action for at least a little bit, but now they have good position outside in. Gets scooped up off the left blast zone. Raydish threads the needle, makes it back, actually aggresses forward before BalloonBoy gets off the respawn, gets scooped up as well. It's a 2-stock deficit already for Balloon.
BalloonBoy weaving in and out and avoiding 10 Kilo. Recovery comes high, and it doesn't KO quite yet, but a side air is a great whiff punish. BalloonBoy getting an air of his own, and now both red team members in bad spots. The downer off the wall will find the KO onto West. No, it doesn't. West barely makes it back. A recovery. He sends 10 Kilo up into BalloonBoy once again. West flips it. Side air into the stage.
I can't believe that dare missed. That's insane. Okay, what great spacing from West to make it around. 10 Kilo gets the worst end of that exchange. Can West make this one out? Takes a hit, takes a weapon throw. Offstage just sacrifices the stock. I understand it completely. You want to get back and support your teammate as quickly as you can.
Especially with the boots and the gauntlets cycled onto the blue team. The 2v1 combos are real. The Endlight or the Nair comes out in this side. Like nice interruption from West to avoid your teammate getting team comboed. The recovery goes high and hits Raydish, but doesn't disarm or KO. So you're still fine.
Hang on, West.
BalloonBoy, look at BalloonBoy. He gets the big bam with a dodge. He has to burn it early. And he doesn't get the hit. Okay, his teammate saves him, but West in a bad spot. BalloonBoy almost getting the reversal with the GC signature as well. The side air comes out. 10 Kilo somehow still on his stock.
Wow, this is crazy. Okay, 10 Kilo utilizing that soft platform in the red. Like you mentioned, though, this is just one Sarah away. The positioning wasn't there for Raydish to get the stock, though. BalloonBoy tries to send it, close that one out early. Raydish tries to go there as well, but West punishing all the way through. Everybody's off stage once again.
Boy, looking for it all with that side air. Raydish dash jump forward, gets the side air into the corner to punish 10 Kilo with a high recovery. West now having to land around the platform, gets a downer of his own. 10 Kilo tries to follow up with an unarmed recovery, and it doesn't happen as the red team now holds center stage. Recoveries and nairs come out. BalloonBoy barely holding onto that stock, but the nair comes out. Raydish getting a big side.
He's got one. He missed.
Signature, but he continues there with the nair. 10 Kilo having to land on the side platform, and he finally gets a reprieve as the nair comes out and KOs BalloonBoy. Raydish on the back seat now having to play a little bit slower to avoid getting team combo.
Yeah, but look at West. I mean, this is like one recovery, just one alley-oop over, and BalloonBoy perfectly in position. No way! Can you relax? We don't even get a minute to talk about it?
I can't even talk about you KOing someone without them KOing another person.
Wow, okay, Wes, extremely healthy, fresh stock here, but this is a tough 2v1 to get put into when you have been seeing these team combos BalloonBoy and Raydish have been outputting.
Playing very, very patiently here, just playing basically a 1v1 game, but Raydish getting the follow-up there with the nair. The recovery goes high as well as West cycles back to Battle Boots, but Battle Boots not the name of the game. Too long of hits, so when you hit one teammate, the other teammate can easily punish you for it.
Okay, space that one out. BalloonBoy wasn't able to get it, yeah, but exactly what you said, right? Those lag periods you have after you confirm a hit, all but do it, and BalloonBoy slams that one in for the 3-1 victory. BalloonBoy and Raydish will qualify into top 8 of our midseason championship.
They dethroned they took on their demons and conquered them here as they move forward there with a 3-1 victory. They got 6-0'd at the last time they played each other at LAN at max mode, and this time BalloonBoy and Raydish will not be denied.
Wow, that was, can we watch